Yo, E-team. So the set team came in here and got everything moved so that we have room for 6 cases of tape here. And they also worked on improving the standards so that, excuse me, so that we're not necessarily using this tape as much. So we moved that, so we still have a home to hold up the duct tape. Down here, I'm going to update the Kanban card here once I get a couple questions from the vendor, and then this will be tubed in properly and brought back downstairs. And so we're coming along nicely. Also added back that I had been carrying it around in my pocket. Sorry about that. So here is left is the duct tape, this puppy, and a few other things. Okay, we got this 22.5 mold here. This corner is giving me a couple problems, so I'm trying to get that patched up. Along with this corner, this is the side that was cut off. Put back on. Big bracket underneath there, holding it in place. And also a big plate there on the front to reinforce that. It's also been fiberglassed and matted down in between there before patching. Everything that looks like this is up to 800. There's a couple areas that have a couple patches here that are still in need of a little more assistance, and then 800. Here's one on the back. Something up on the top that I found on this end here. Getting real close. Hopefully these end ones and those corners over there come out on this patch good, and then this is ready for 1,000 grit and buffing.
Okay, so look over here. A lot of our molds lately, they're pulling up on our bars because the tape's too tight. So we went and fixed a couple of them. So the problem is, I think we're having is we're putting the tape on and stretching it over and ripping it off, and it's pulling up on the finished product instead of just laying your tape on and then following the tape to the end, so you're not stretching the last couple of bars up. So I don't know how to show you the right way to do it because everything's taped. But the wrong way is stretching it over, so we're having a lot of bar lifting lately.
So, kind of make a standard for this, but so to make QR codes for this, print it from your phone, prints this size, and it's a lot of waste, but put that in here, hit copy ratio, and then it come to 78%. When you hit 78%, you copy it, then you have the right size to go on here. Hey E-team, so I did a little moving, moved kind of our shower stuff to the side. We were keeping our requests here, but they're always bigger than that area, so that's why I thought that would be good. And then we were keeping where we turned it in over here, so I thought we could bring those together, and so that's what we got so far. A while back, our propane heater, or actually kerosene heater, broke. We're replacing it with a propane heater, and got a cool little idea brewing. See what you're working on.
I'm trying to build the Warpy-Dorpy table.
Warpy-Dorpy table.
What's going on, guys? Anna here in the set area between set and spray. She had a great question. Asked us, this was just sitting on the floor in the box still. Asked us what we're doing with it. So she answered her question. She made a home on the board for the little broom. So now we have a home for it.
Another improvement just on that. But yeah, this is much better.
She's all taped down, so no more, when you go to step, you would accidentally grab it, trip it, no more of that happening.
buddy Robert here over by the grinder, sill line. And when you move this waste basket, garbage from underneath here, this is always sliding. It's kind of annoying and it's never in there straight. You know, when these are hanging down, you really don't notice it, but I notice it. So what I'm gonna do is I got some just scrap pieces of 2x. I think I'm just gonna zip some pieces and hold it in place, and I'll show you guys what it looks like after I get it done. And I'll put that together too.
What's going on, guys?
Boss, come here. Come here.
Between grind, set. So when we put the cardboard down, I noticed this morning that all of this is pretty much just sticking up. So I'm gonna get some cleaner on the rails, get her taped back down so we don't trip that all over it.
Ready.
All right, build the frame to be able to clamp the warp tops to. Have some supports for moving so the sides don't go. Going to put some sides on it with this material to keep the heat under it.